Hey guys, it's Justin from Justin's HIV Journal. So, here we go. We have some really exciting news. Back in 2012, the FDA came out with something called Truvada. And Truvada, what it is it's a 1 pill a day regimen. I actually have a bottle right here that I acquired. So, it's a 1 pill a day. Let me show it to you. I'm just going to dump it all out in my hand. There's one little blue pill. As you can see, it says Gilead. Well, you can't really see it, but it says Gilead on it. And it's a 1 pill a day regimen. So basically what they are saying is that this 1 pill is 92% effective for prevention of HIV spreading from one person to another. Now, in 2012, they came out with it for high-risk groups. So that would be men who have sex with men, gay or bisexual men identified as well, and instances where one partner is HIV negative and another partner is HIV positive. Now this is great. I think this is fantastic. I think this is amazing. Amazeballs. I'm happy. It's wonderful. It's great. I love it. But there's been some controversy because in the gay community we are kind of on the line about this, because you have this 1 pill that's supposed to be preventing us from catching HIV or spreading HIV from one person to another. But you also have the spread of all these other diseases, right? So it's like, okay, so you have this pill, and so people are afraid that the community is gonna go ahead and take this pill and say, we can have unprotected sex with anyone, and I'm not gonna catch HIV because I'm on this 1 pill. Yeah, well, that's actually accurate. I totally understand that. You know, that's pretty accurate. It's a 92% effective, which is pretty high. But, you know, what about other diseases like syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, hepatitis A, B, C, D? I mean, it's it's just all these other diseases that you can catch. Yes, this is protecting you from HIV, but, you know, the one thing that's going to protect you from all of the STDs is a condom. So, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, I don't know which one. Oh my gosh, should we be pushing for this, or should we be pushing for this? Now, I have been strategically not putting my opinion out there about PrEP and condom use when it comes to both of them rivaling each other. But there's one man actually that voiced his opinion, and pretty loudly, and that is Michael Weinstein. He is actually the head guy at the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, and he called it a party. He said, let's be honest, it's a party drug. Now, lo and behold, we have a lot of activists that say this is so wrong for him to say. I can't believe he called it a party drug. Somebody who's a head of an AIDS organization should never say something like that. Well, in my opinion, maybe he shouldn't have said it the way he said it, but there is a little bit of truth to what he's saying. He should not have said it in the way that he said it. I think that he's basically saying that people are going to use PrEP as a drug so where they can have unprotected sex whenever they want to, blah, blah, blah. It's a misconception. It's a misconception. Now this is, yes, it's going to protect you from HIV, which is great, but it's not going to protect you from other things that, you know, are harmful to yourself as well. You know, as a person in public health, and I should have my degree hopefully by January, my master's degree, pushing. So, you know, I kind of understand what he was saying. May not have liked the way he said it, but I understand what he's saying. He's saying that people are going to use this to have unprotected sex, and that's what's going to happen. Now, for me, in my opinion, I think that this is great. I think that science and medicine have come together and, you know, discovered that this is going to protect you from 92% of the time from being infected with HIV. This will protect you from HIV as well, and also the other STDs that I mentioned before. So, I have no problem with this. Definitely don't have any problem with this. Put the two together, yeah, I mean, they're like brother and sister. I guess they're kind of related, because they basically do the same thing, except for this one kind of protects you from all the other STDs I mentioned again. So, my opinion is PrEP is good. And a lot of people have been waiting for me to say that, or a lot of people have been waiting for me to hear my opinion, period. I think we also have to just make sure that we keep into account that when we do use PrEP, when we do use Truvada as a prevention method of HIV, we also have to remember and be smart about, there are other STDs that we have to protect each other from, and that's it. I mean, you just have to be smart about it. Okay, yes, I'm protecting myself from HIV. That's true. That's great, and I think that's good. But, other STDs are out there too. Syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, hepatitis, A, B, C, D. So, all these other diseases, they're out there. We can't just turn a blind eye to them. They're there. So, all I'm saying is just take your proper precautions, protect yourselves, use PrEP, use condoms, use whatever the fuck you want to use. Just protect yourself, and, have a good time doing it.